Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Hey guys.
So today we're joined by Tay.
Say hey, Tay.
How y'all doing, everybody?
So we're gonna start by playing a little game of Would You Rather.
Yeah.
And after that, we're gonna talk about if body count matters.
Before we do, guys, grab your glass. We're gonna cheers. Cheers.
You're listening to Tash and Nix.
Cheers.
Pull up. All right.
Drink.
All right, guys, let's get started.
So you ready to play the game?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
All
it.
right. I'm not gonna lie, some of these questions. So I'm just gonna pass my phone around. We'll go around like twice. That sound good?
Okay.
And you can pick whoever you want to answer, or you can answer yourself.
Okay.
So Nicole, would you rather be cheated on or be the person known to everyone else as a cheater?
Ooh.
I guess cheated on. I wouldn't want to be known as a cheater. No one would trust me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Yeah.
All right, your turn. You can ask either one of us.
All right. Would you rather have a threesome with two semi-attractive people or have sex with one super hot person?
I feel like that's easy. One super hot
Right,
person.
right. That's kind of easy.
Ask you that.
I know, right?
That's kind of easy.
Well, I guess because if your goal overall is to have more than one,
A
at
threesome,
least,
yeah.
you know what I
If
mean?
you
Yeah.
just want a threesome, yeah.
How do I
Just
change?
choose the answer I chose, and then I'll go to the next one.
She chose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
This
ask
is
him.
disgusting. Actually, I have to ask you both because
Okay.
this kind of goes with it. Would you rather, I'm so sorry, Mom, if you're watching, swallow cum that tastes like piss or have your partner actually piss on you?
Why would you ask me that?
Well, I guess to change it up for you, would you rather
Lick a girl that...
do
Well,
oral and it smells like
And-
sushi,
hold on.
or have her?
hold on. What's the question again?
Swallow
They
cum.
went there. They went straight.
Yeah,
Yeah. What?
swallow cum that tastes like pee. I don't want to say piss. Or have your partner actually pee on you.
What? What you say?
This is disgusting.
What?
Both options, they can go to hell.
Yeah.
I don't even...
I'm not with either one of them.
Yeah. First of all, I ain't swallowing nothing. So, sorry.
Well, no,
Never
don't
happening.
Go that far. Don't go that far.
No,
Don't go that far.
never happening.
No, no.
I've never done it and I was married. Disgusting.
Can I borrow your cat?
Mm-mm. She better keep it for herself because never in my life. All right.
What you say? That's cap? What you say? What you
She said it struck those days, but
She said
it's
that's
not
cap.
true. Never in my life.
Man.
Okay.
Mm.
Ugh.
I'm gonna ask you. I'm just gonna reframe it. So it says, "Would you rather be pregnant?" I'm gonna change it to would you rather get somebody pregnant or have an STD? An STD you can't ever get rid of.
Oh, get somebody pregnant. That's easy. Something that I can't cure.
I
Yeah.
added that part too.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, pregnant.
Okay. Let's see what kind of things you're into here. All right. So, would you rather have sex after taking shots or have sex after smoking weed?
Ooh. I've only ever had sex after smoking weed once, and it was like I was in another dimension. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
Hot sex is bomb, though.
it's what?
It's bomb. It's the bomb.
I'm gonna go with shots. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Liquor does something different to me. So
Oh, okay.
I think weed was just more like I don't know. I just felt like my mouth was dry. Like it was just too
Oh.
much. Yeah.
You couldn't really. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't focus. Yeah.
Good time.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's weird. I'll ask you.
Okay.
Would you rather keep your shirt on during sex or keep your shoes on during sex?
Keep my shoes on. I need the traction.
Really? Have you done this before?
Yeah.
Okay. Like your tennis shoes?
Yeah, tennis shoes. Yeah.
What?
It's for the grip. You need the traction.
Where were you at?
Right.
Like,
That's not
In the,
important. That's not
like,
important.
in the gravel? Like, where was this happening?
That's not
Track
important.
me? Like what?
That's another topic for another day.
Mm-mm.
Nicole,
Mm-hmm.
would you rather be tied to the bed and forgotten? What the hell?
What?
No.
What type of crimes are
right.
Or marked with a hickey that your boss will see?
I guess the hickey one. That's
Yeah.
other's that's stupid.
I don't care what my boss sees.
Yeah, I don't care if the boss saw that. Who cares?
Have you ever had a hickey before?
I mean, when I was like a teenager.
I don't think
I don't think people do those no more.
No.
All right, would you rather only have sex in missionary position or only have sex in doggy style position?
Missionary.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually an easy one for me.
You don't like doggies?
Nah.
So you boring? You're
Well, it depends. You know, if it's a small little, then you can do that. But, you know, if it's a large, rather large, it's not really a good time.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Oh. Tell me something.
flashbacks. I don't even know what this means. Okay. Both of you guys. Would you rather date a furry? I don't know what that is.
What is that?
What?
Or date a dominatrix?
Oh, that person who like dresses up like the.
Is that what a furry is?
I think so.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that means.
I just said missionary. I'm boring. I don't know what that is.
Date a dominatrix.
I mean, I don't know what a furry is, so
Should I
don't know. Yeah, should we
So
Google it?
Google that one. Really
Yeah,
quick. A furry?
What? Let's see.
I think it's
That
a
sounds
person
like
that
some
like
really weird-
dresses up like an animal or something. I think.
I'm gonna go with dominatrix if that's the case.
You're right. It's a person. What does it mean when someone is a
How
furry?
did you know that?
Hey, look, I'm into some weird stuff.
We know who
That's
be out here in the
very
streets. That's really weird. Like,
Yeah, but
dress up as like
I guess I'd say dominatrix. I guess I don't know.
you dress up as like a tiger.
It's
before,
very
or
weird.
A panda.
No, I don't do it. I haven't done
panda.
it. No,
She dressed up.
no. Look, I'm not saying
Stuttering.
that.
He said,
Did she come like prepared in her bunny
Did she come?
costume? Like,
No,
sir. That's,
she came. All right. No, I'm playing. All right.
let's do one more. One more.
that was funny.
That was funny.
A furry.
So we went with dominatrix, I guess.
Yeah.
Would you rather get caught having sex or caught kissing a blow-up doll?
Caught having sex.
Okay.
By your mom.
Well, it didn't say who.
I'm just saying.
It didn't say who.
By your niece.
I know.
I mean,
By your grandmother.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know.
By the Lord.
Well,
Jesus is always watching.
He see
He
you.
really
He
is.
see you whenever when you're doing everything. He always catch you. If that's the case. All right, I'm gonna ask you. Are y'all best friends?
We're not best friends. We're really good friends. Like she has best friends that she's
Dang,
known
she
her whole
just-
life.
she just-
Like
She just. I'm sorry.
Why did-
I'm sorry.
her best friend more drinks.
Yeah.
Her best friend's not about to write me talking about excuse me, bitch. Like no.
She said, I don't even know this.
She hit you with it. I'm just doing this shit. Okay, so what you
I didn't mean it like that.
It says best friend, but we'll say, would you let your good friend, okay, your good friend scroll through your browser history,
Don't care.
I mean,
or let her watch you have sex?
browser.
Yeah. She can look at my browser history. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, no, we're not best friends.
Like ew.
Yeah.
No. We said browser history. Okay. This is dumb. I'm gonna go to another one.
Well, just click on it.
Yeah. Ew. Both of you guys. Would you rather date a nudist or date an exotic dancer?
Probably an exotic dancer.
Yeah, an exotic dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nudists are like, they don't care. They just want to
Yeah.
be free and
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I want
It's very
just, yeah, no.
He'd be at HEB.
Right.
Like,
The eggplant.
all right.
Well, I think that's enough of that game.
I know. Moving right along.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead
Yeah, that
and move
kind
on to the main topic.
Okay. Well, thanks guys for playing along with us. Let us know some of the would you rathers in the comments as well. You know, let us know if you found out that your best friend wasn't your best friend. You know what I mean?
I did today.
You learn something new every day.
I'm gonna cry after this.
She's not. All right, so we're gonna move on to our main topic, and it's about body count. Does body count matter? So, what do you think?
So,
All right, who wants to jump
I want to start with a
start?
question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
A wise philosopher named Drea
Wise
said,
philosopher.
are you familiar with that your wholeness can be deleted. Do you think that's true?
Your wholeness can be deleted. I don't think it can be deleted. It can't be erased, but you can definitely change as a person. You can definitely grow into a different person and choose a different path. But no, it can't be deleted. You know, you still got them bodies in the closet, you know.
So if I, this just a crazy 2021 for me. It was dick there, dick everywhere.
Right.
Maybe I hit like 30
All around the
bodies.
square.
Ooh.
But by the time 2022 comes around, I found the Lord again. And I want to date you. Would that be okay? I changed my ways.
But did you really change your ways? Because, I mean, that's just last year you were sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry, literally. And now,
Tyrone.
and now all of a sudden that you want to say, okay, well now I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
But I would question, are you truly ready? Because old habits die hard, you know. And so are you truly ready? Are you going to revert back to the old you, when you get tired of me or bored of me or, that type of thing?
I mean, how would I prove that?
It would just take getting to know you. Just kind of just talking to you, going on dates, kind of filling you out, seeing what type of person you are. It would just
You'd be open to it.
Well, would I know about it? Would I know?
I mean, if you guys had that conversation and you found out, she said, hey, last year was really wild for me. I decided to go all the way out there and have a super hoe phase, you know what I mean? And she slept with 30 guys. But hey, I'm different now, and I'm looking for something serious. And I want you to wait.
Okay, so let me
You
ask.
added another extra
And I
camera.
want you to wait because,
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't say all that.
Yeah. So here's the thing, and here's my question. Why all of a sudden you stonewalling me, making me wait?
Damn.
And you just been so free and giving to the community.
Well,
Because
she's changed.
Yes, but
You done leaned to one side.
Exactly. Wait a minute.
But okay, so from a guy's standpoint, if a woman were to say something like that, he's gonna think in his mind, why am I being kept out in the cold when all these other guys who didn't mean nothing got it, but the guy that supposedly means something to her, he can't even get it.
Well, he can, just not right away. Maybe she wants to spend
she
a
wants to
few
take her
weeks
time.
just getting to know you and.
Why? She didn't do that with the 30 guys.
Because she's
But
changed.
she's different now. She realized after
can't
those 30
have
guys, like, hey, I
What did she realize?
don't like this anymore.
What did she realize?
I, in my opinion,
It
when
took
women
30.
go through stuff, phases like that, I personally feel like they maybe are lost or they're trying to find themselves. Or
Right.
I honestly feel like a woman who's that crazy or wild with
is
it
lost.
is seeking something.
Yeah.
And they're not finding it. And a lot of times, and this is men and women, they do those things because they're not fulfilled, and they keep seeking it, and it's never fulfilling to them. But the truth is they have to do the work inside.
Yeah.
So she did the work inside, and now she's like, hey, I instead don't want to sleep with you so quickly because I've already made that mistake 30 times. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
31.
Yeah. 31
Well, yeah,
times.
you might as well make 31. You might as well, go and make one more mistake with me.
I feel like guys just feel like they are entitled to a woman's vagina. I really do. I feel like they feel like, well, I mean, you didn't, because they'll say that same thing about women who have children. They're like, well, you already had kids with somebody, so why do I gotta wait?
Well, no,
like,
see,
what?
no, I don't agree with that argument. Like, just because you have kids, I mean, you could have been married to them, y'all could have dated for a while. That doesn't mean
not
y'all should just
entitled
get
to
it
it.
just because you have kids already.
Yeah.
You know, that I don't agree with that. I had a friend in college. He thought like that. He was like, you know, like, yeah, she like, yeah, she got kids. I'm like, you want a woman with kids? He's like, yeah, that's a good thing. That means she fucking. You know?
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah.
Not always. Yeah. People really think that way. It's ridiculous, you know? And I'm like, just because we vibe or I like you or whatever doesn't mean I'm automatically going to give you something because I have children.
I agree. I agree.
But no, I don't think that.
Some men do feel that way. I will say that. Yeah.
I don't think a person's hoe-ness can be deleted. If a man came to me and was like, Nicole, I slept with 30 girls last year, but you know, now I've changed. I'm going to be like, pause. You know what I mean? My first thing is, are you safe? Are you healthy? Like, you know what I mean?
Would you still date him?
That makes me nervous. Ooh.
Would you still continue forward?
Young Nicole, no. Younger Nicole, I was like such a prude. I literally was like, I am never going to sleep with anyone who slept with more than one person.
More than one?
Yeah, I was dumb. And then I got older and I was like, okay, 5
That's nobody
people.
on earth.
Then I was like 5 people. Then I'm like, okay, 10 people. Then I'm like, you know what? Let me just see how this goes. Like,
you know, what I found, okay, when it comes to the body count discussion, I feel like men have a bigger issue with it than women.
Oh yeah.
Women don't really trip on body count. They don't really ask it. And if they do ask it, they don't really care. Like they still will give you a chance and give you a try. Now I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but they'll still.
I'd like to know just like how you are, because I feel like men should pride themselves as well. They shouldn't be just slamming their dick, you know what I'm saying, to all of MLK Boulevard. But I feel like you should definitely.
So you asked that question?
When I was younger, I did.
Yeah, I did too when I was younger.
I was so strict about that. But no, I don't ask that. But I do ask about past relationships. I ask about if they had hoe phase. I ask about, you know, friends with benefits. Like,
those are the questions you can ask. I think as a mature, grown up saying, oh, how many niggas you slept with? I don't think that's really a mature question.
Yeah.
You know?
But people can ask.
I feel like most women just don't care about a man's body count. I really can't recall that I've ever asked or cared.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's just because we grow up to be like, oh, if a woman, you know, if you're touched by one, you're, oh my God.
And a man is supposed
you're supposed to be
go out and conquer and soil his role.
It's a toxic way of thinking.
It really is.
But that's how you grow up.
But that's what it is. A man is supposed to do those things. A woman is not. And so women don't really care. Men have the bigger issue, you know.
I think it's childish to ask either way.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's childish. After a certain age, I think it's childish, you know.
Thing. Yeah. Especially for men to ask, because in my opinion, I feel like some guys cannot handle a woman who is, like, you'll see women online who are like, what is it called? Insta famous or whatever. But they show off their body or they're doing sexual things online.
Right.
And people are like, who cares? I mean, she's a hoe. I'm like, how you know she's a hoe? Like, just because.
Well, she's presenting. She's presenting herself.
She's wearing the whole outfit, but I'm just saying.
You know, so I heard.
And she has that OnlyFans on her.
Right. Exactly. She might be a hoe.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, you dress, you know, not, you know, okay, I'm not saying that anyone should be disrespected. They can do what you do. But dress how you want to be addressed. You know, if you don't want that kind of negative energy, then present yourself in a positive way.
You know, there are people who present themselves to be a certain type of thing online, but they're different. But there are people who be in your real life that act like they're, you know, just, and the truth behind scenes, there are some hoes. Like,
yeah, of course. There's some there's some button up hoes. Yes, of course. Button up hoes.
That's a new term.
Yes, of course. I'm just saying that, you know, when you're putting a certain image out there, and then you feel a certain type of way when someone perceives you a certain way. I don't understand that. Like Dave Chappelle said with the
but you say the hoe?
Yeah, he gave a good example with the police uniform. He said, you know, if a crime was happening and I run to try to go find the police and a guy standing in a police uniform.
I am not a police officer.
And I'm like, help me. I'm not a police officer. I'm just dressed like one.
But you're dressed like one.
You're dressed like one. So I'm confused right now.
Yeah, I agree. If you're looking for something serious and you want somebody to take you seriously, you can't be surprised if you're, you know, posting twerk videos and we see your your nipples all over
I had this
Instagram,
talk-
somebody's gonna want to approach you.
I had this talk with
that
someone
way.
about that because they were mad because the guy that was interested in them was like, "You're doing too much on the internet,"
Right.
and I was like, "I mean, he's not wrong." I'm like, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, I get what he's saying. I'm like, no man wants his future anything to have all of that shit out there.
Was she doing that before?
Yes.
Okay, my question is why you.
I think you know how dudes be acting like they can save a hoe. I feel bad for saying this because, but I mean, that's honestly what I think.
Don't say
They're trying to save her, and I'm like, you can't save her.
Don't
she
say she don't want to be saved.
So
Project Pat,
let her go.
1996, whatever year that was. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
Yeah.
Like you playing yourself.
So I guess in general, hoe-ness cannot be deleted, guys.
No, it cannot.
Yeah.
So there's that.
So another question for y'all. If you meet a man or a woman that you really like, but later on found out they had sex with a friend, is that a deal breaker?
This is going to be different for guys and women.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I want to know from you.
Yeah, I guess we're asking you first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say it's a deal breaker just because.
Even if it was once, like 10 years ago.
I don't really cross those lines like that. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, my circle, you know, the circle of bosses, you know what I'm saying? We, you know, from what I know and everything, guys I trust, we don't really share women in that way, especially women that we're taking serious, that we really want to date. You know, you can't, you know,
Okay.
Intermingling.
Yeah, women are totally go.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Ooh, I mean, I would say if it was a situation as a friend, I don't know. I just think I'm turned off by anybody who is interested in a friend of mine beforehand. Like, I'm now thinking about how y'all messed around. Like, I think it would depend on how far we were into the situation. Like, if we had already been talking, we already really were like vibing with each other, and then like me and this person, like the friend, they had no idea because there's no way to know sometimes. And like, oh, I knew her back, you know, in college days, you know, 10 years ago, and then we slept together. Oh, well.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I guess if it was, we had already kind of developed that bond and been intimate and been dating, and then we found out, it may be different.
It's possible.
I don't think with women that's possible because anytime you go on a date with anybody, you send me his Instagram profile, so I would know immediately.
We would know,
but no, not from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No.
We actually both know one person, and we both went to school with him at completely
y'all
different
both dated
times.
him?
Well, I never dated him, especially in college. But afterwards, we would like talk and like, you know, we would really, really talk and get really deep about stuff. And then come to find out, I found out that she knew him too, but he was older at that point, you know. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting, you know, like, so.
That would have been a little different because neither one of us was with him intimately.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, if you like him, go for it.
But if that was the case and I liked him a lot, I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I don't think I would want to proceed with him just because it's just, you know, like, I don't know.
But he could be the one. He could be your soulmate. Your
If he was my soulmate, he would have never messed with me.
No, that's not true. That was 10
I think
years ago.
the odds are he's not.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
There's so many other people. The odds are it's not even worth the messiness.
You can't say that. This could be the one.
A lot of times it's not though.
Yeah.
People go through those scenarios and then it never works out for a reason.
Sometimes it does.
Name one time.
I mean, name what time it did.
I know a few.
Yeah, name what time it did.
What do you? So same with you, Tasha. It's a no for you.
Yeah, it's a no.
Yeah.
No.
Yes and no for me. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Not a good friends like me because I'm not a best friend. Or a best friend.
Exactly. So y'all can do it because y'all not best friends. So y'all can do
anybody I would potentially have in my wedding party someday.
Yeah, no.
Is an absolute no.
No.
Yeah. An associate, some girl maybe I say hi to every now and then. Like I know her, just from seeing her around. So I don't know about her, but that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
we're not really friends anyway, so
Yeah,
she never liked me again. After
well, you're talking about an acquaintance. That's different.
Yeah.
Acquaintance, so.
I would just keep thinking about it. Like, how'd y'all do it? Like, I just.
But see, you can't play yourself like that. You can't let that creep into your mind.
So then I shouldn't.
So she should.
Yeah, I just shouldn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So, final question for y'all. How many bodies is too many bodies? So, okay, I'm 30.
Okay.
How many bodies do you think for me at my age would be too many? Like, damn, that's a lot.
And here's the problem with the body count discussion.
Sometimes there's a number.
I think it's subjective. Each person is different.
But when we said 30, you were like,
well, no, there's a universally number. Okay, if you've been with 100 guys, I think universally everyone can say that's a lot. But if you've been with maybe 20 guys, some men may say, hey, that's a lot. Some men may say, well, that's not that bad. So it's just all dependent on the person. I can't say. I mean, at 30, what would be too many bodies? I don't know.
100?
Yeah, damn
so
sure.
99
Damn sure 100. No, 99.
99 and a half?
A midget. Or I'm sorry.
I mean, 50 would be a lot. Yeah, 50 would be a lot at 30.
40?
That's still a lot.
Yeah.
30?
That's a lot. Yeah.
That's 20?
I guess 20 and down would be getting to a more suitable age for 30. I don't know. I mean, I guess between 10 and 20, because like I said, any woman who's grown in her 30s and 40s, me personally, I just think she's had more than 10 partners. That's just what I think.
Really?
So, and here's the thing about body count anyway. You're not gonna know because the woman, out of fear of judgment, rejection, if she likes you, she's not gonna tell you a true number, especially if she feels like it's high and you will judge her for it. She's not gonna be real with you, so you won't know. So there's really no point in asking.
Do you think a high body count number exists for a man?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. I mean, does it hurt him? No. I mean, we live in a society where men are praised for the notches under their belt, and women are,
Y'all can just sling dick everywhere.
I heard a guy say he slept with 100 men, and I was disgusted.
100 men?
100 men.
I'm disgusted. Yeah, that's a whole different story.
I heard this guy, and this is when I was still a real prude, and I was literally disgusted.
That's not even prude. That's a lie.
I was like, I couldn't even believe it. And how I found out? He accidentally butt dialed me, and he was talking to his homeboys in the background, and I'm like, this is interesting.
I don't know.
I had all my roommates, my teammates.
Men lie give a bigger number, and women.
They might.
Men, sometimes men will lie.
What do you look like?
His name was Ace, girl. He's from Vegas. I believe it. Like, ew.
You got 100 bodies.
No, I just kidding.
Well, usually women lie.
Yeah.
You wanna know what's funny? When I was a virgin, I was so embarrassed. I remember we were like, I don't know why we're going around like telling everybody's body count. This was like in college.
Yeah.
And I said 3 when it was 0.
Oh, wow.
Because it still sounded like a respectable number to me at that time.
People don't
3 is respectable.
It sounds like she's experienced.
Even when you tell the truth about your number, guys will still not believe you. Like, they will literally be like, no, there's no way. I'm like,
I don't get the point even asking.
Like, don't even ask. Like, I was married for a long time. Like,
right.
But okay.
If you were married for a large part of your adult life, that's different. If you weren't a cheater, that's different. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just a conversation that I think mature adults don't really need to have.
I don't think I have that conversation. Like, when I was going forward in my 30s dating, I don't think that, like I said, it was more along the lines of, like, behavioral things, you know what I mean? Versus,
exactly.
So how many people have you been with? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's the thing. So I'm not gonna necessarily ask you how many men you've been with, but I'm gonna get to know what type of person you are based off
Yeah.
of your habits, the way you move, your social media, even though people say it's fake, it's real.
Mhm.
Your social media, just the way you carry yourself,
Yeah.
the way you speak and talk to me. All that paints a picture, and that'll tell me what I need to know about you. I don't need to know if you've been with 10 guys or 110 guys.
Yeah.
Getting to know you would tell me what I need to know if you're that way.
On a surface level, though.
I mean, I'm a pretty good reader. Of people.
You think so?
I'm a pretty good reader.
I don't know. I feel like people end up in a lot of situations where they'll meet somebody, and on the surface level, off their social media, they think they're meeting this amazing person, but then in real life, they're dull.
Well, no.
They're on their phone all the time.
I don't base it just on social media because somebody can be hilarious on social media and then in person they're boring. So I don't base it solely off that.
Yes.
But it's a collection. It's a collage of it's everything. Everything. I pay attention to detail.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I can't think of a time anybody's ever asked me.
Really?
Yeah. I can think of a time where it's like just come up before, and he was like shocked by how low the
How
number
many?
was. And I was like, how many was it?
He was shocked by how many it was?
He was shocked how many it was.
Oh, how many it was?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah. In my mind, I kind of thought it was like, shoot, I grew up very religious, so
Oh, okay.
being with one person was like, oh my God, I'm a whore. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just think it's not really about the count more so than the behaviors behind it. I remember when I didn't ask about a count, but I was just like, have you been with a lot of women? You know what I'm saying? And the guy was like, surprisingly hadn't been with that many people. Not like more than 10, but for men, for some reason, I always think like, 30 at least, or that.
Yeah, most guys,
that's what I
have
think.
high body count.
But I know a guy who told me he had slept with he was like still writing in his book. Like, he's like, I'm at 68 right now. I'm like, that's disgusting.
But who
how do you remember these
who really
people?
keeps count like that? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
He was
I don't
weird.
know. That's weird. Like,
He's from Oak Cliff.
I've never asked a guy, but don't volunteer that you've been with like a
Right.
I was just like, why are you telling
I ain't
me
volunteered
this?
nothing.
It's weird.
It's just weird.
Yeah. He was weird in general, so.
Taking it to the grave.
Yeah, he was
Like,
a stranger.
I need like a tetanus shot to be with you at this point. You need the vaccine.
Yeah. For real, though, because you got to be more careful. You got to be more careful.
Has a woman ever told you her body count, just like offer that information up, and you were like, in your mind, like, God damn, a lot of people.
Yeah, like I said, when I was younger,
Yeah.
I used to kind of have those kind of immature conversations when I was younger. So,
Yeah.
a few women have offered up that information. Some of them I was like, okay. See, here's the thing about a guy. That's why it's subjective, because no matter what number you give him, and that's why I ask guys all the time, so what is an acceptable number of people? Because any number you give him is going to be like, so some women, they gave me a number. I was like, I don't know about all that, So I don't know. It's just, it's weird for a guy. The main thing with a guy is when he gets with a woman, he wants to feel secure with that woman, right? So he wants to feel like not any man can have her, right?
Yeah.
She's not easily accessible. She's not available for every man. She's not for the streets, as they say. So he just wants to feel comfortable in that. So, but when a woman has a high body count, he doesn't feel comfortable because he feels like any nigga can get her,
That's funny because those guys will have the same body count as she does and still have higher expectations for her than for him.
Yeah.
I mean,
the double standard.
I don't know. It's a man's world. I don't want to tell you.
I've seen some men
But
on
it
the
wouldn't
internet.
be nothing. But he said without a woman. Okay.
I've seen some men on the internet be like, if she's been with more than 2 people, I would never date her.
That's dumb.
Just hang up.
That's dumb. You might
Like
well
if you're like
date your homeboy.
18, well, I don't know because 18-year-olds are different these days, but that's
18-year-olds have more than 2 bodies.
yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
People that say that have had no bodies.
Yeah. Like,
no, that's
talking
dumb.
about.
Any guy saying that is just, I don't know. He need to go marry a nun, cause
Yeah.
no, that's dumb.
It's damn near impossible.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, is that all we have from this?
Yeah. Well, I really enjoyed having you on. I liked your honest opinion, even your devil's advocacy. But yeah, let us know about you guys. Do you guys care about body counts? Is there a number that's too high for you? You know?
Have you been with 100 people?
Yeah, let us know. Type 100 in the comments.
Yeah. We'll reply with therapy suggestions.
Y'all asking them their body count. Y'all can tell your body count. No,
we'll tell you in the comments.
Right.
It's like,
is there a number that's too high for y'all?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yes.
What's the number that's too high for you?
For me?
Yeah.
I'm pretty much.
What I'm saying,
I don't have
dating,
to worry
as
anymore
far
in
as
general.
dating.
What do you mean? Like,
No,
for myself?
No. As far as like dating
like
a guy.
100.
Oh, 100.
Like if a guy's been with 100 guys,
like, that's like a sex
50
worker. At
more.
this point.
Yeah, like what are you?
But I wouldn't even ask to know that information. I don't know.
Right. So you would. Yeah. So you wouldn't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you said.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, all right, guys. Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.